Spatchcock Nation, championship time. We're making championship food, we're in a championship belt, and a championship person. Here's the deal, cornbread is the food of champions, has an underdog story, it's great in tag teams, and it's all about winning and being awesome. So, I'm wearing a championship belt. Let me tell you a story about this. Now, one of our homeboys, good friend of the show, our boy Doe, at his wedding, all of us pitched in and bought him a strap, a championship belt. And the entire night at first, we broke it out. Everybody's wives and girlfriends and people were saying, what are they gonna do with that belt? And about an hour into the reception, you see old women carrying this belt. You see little girls carrying the belt. The flower girls walking around like she just won the heavyweight championship of the world with this belt. Because championship belts bring things out in everybody. And this dish does the same thing. Put your arms up. Dynamite Pig Cornbread. The key ingredient to the Dynamite Pig is the dynamite. The pig, you know what that is, that's bacon. The dynamite though is jalapeños. So what we're using for this dish today is the red jalapeno. It's like the green one, but the red one is on the vine a little bit longer. It's a little bit spicier, a little bit hotter, but it still has that great flavor. So this is the big part of the dish. So first let's start though, what you're doing with the cornbread, they're easy to make, is we're gonna put in the dry ingredients first. Have 2 mixing bowls. For the dry, you want a cup of yellow cornmeal and a cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, we use raw sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt. Once that's in there, give it a stir so it's kind of evenly matched up. What we like to is we put in a really healthy, almost like 3 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning. We're using dinosaurs there. Just throw it right to the ground because that's what champions do. Now it's time to make things wet. Here come the wet ingredients. We have 1 cup of whole milk. Do not go light with the milk. Don't go 2%, don't go skim. 1/4 cup vegetable oil. 1 large egg. Don't scramble it. So stir up these parts of the wet ingredients a little bit. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the dry in to start creating our batter. So what we've got first is we have 3/4 pound of bacon that we've already cooked up. We have 2 green peppers and 1/2 of an onion sauteed. Got some flavor in there. We also have 4 red jalapeños. You can use green. We got those in there too. We'll put that in there. And we've got a little under 1 pound of cheese, but you can go the full pound. You're gonna get this all into 1 bowl like this, and you're gonna start mixing it. As it mixes, don't worry if it's lumpy. It can be a little lumpy, just make sure it's wet all over. Once you're evenly distributed, right, and you got now starting to look lumpy, it feels like that. What we do is we also go with a healthy dose of hot sauce. You do as much as you want, but again, our championship version is pretty spicy because every champion deals with the heat and the pressure. What you want to do now, how we do it is we love cast iron skillets because again, champions, belt, metal. So we got cast iron skillet. We take butter and by hand because it feels so good to do it, we rub butter all over the entire dish. Then we're gonna put this in evenly. You're gonna put it in the oven at 425 for 20 minutes. Come back, and in this, you can do it any way you want, but when you're using the skillet, it almost cuts like pieces of pie. So when they come out with all that goodness, look at that. Fluffy, gorgeous cornbread. How we do it is we also made our own homemade garlic butter. This is easy to do. It's 50% butter, whipped butter, 50% whipped cream cheese. So just get an 8-ounce thing of whipped butter, 8-ounce thing of cream cheese, some minced garlic, some dried parsley flakes or garlic powder. Now you've got this awesome, beautiful thing. And look at how much this breaks apart. It's all steamy and delicious. The butter comes on here. That starts melting into your piece. Now you're about to find out what a champion tastes like. The sweetness of the cornbread, the sugar, the acid of the peppers, especially the red jalapeno, with the creaminess of the butter, man, like this is just something that you should only be doing this if you've won the day. Or if you've had a losing day, you wanna come out as a winner, championship cornbread, Dynamite Pig Cornbread, this is for you.